Today I want to cover how to set goals. Now, there's a strategy I've used at work as well as in my personal life, and that's called SMART goal setting. So the S stands for specific. You need to be able to measure it. It needs to be achievable, realistic, and time-bound. If you write your goals this way, it really helps you to commit to them and actually achieve them. So with this, let's just take, for example, I'm just going to use this YouTube channel. So let's say my goal is to make $1,000 a month. So that's very specific. I can measure that. That's achievable, but by what time? So I didn't yet give a time. So I would say I want to say by fourth quarter, and I'll do that as 2024. Okay, so now it's time bound. Well, that's kind of a big goal. Now, you want to chunk that up into something smaller. So how do you make money? So a couple of ways that you can make money on YouTube. One would be affiliate programs. So affiliates. So that's one way. The other way that you can get ad revenue is through Google AdSense. And there's a bunch of other ways, but we'll just focus on this. So how do I get into an affiliates program? How do I get into Google AdSense? Well, they usually have some type of requirements. So for this, I might want to say for affiliates, I want to get 500 subscribers, and I want to do that by, say, first quarter, 2024. And for Google AdSense, in order to get into that program, you're going to need a few things. So you're going to need 1,000 subscribers, and you're going to need over 4,000 hours of watch time. So when do I want Google AdSense? Well, maybe I'm saying I want to achieve this by second quarter. And I want to get a 4,000 hours watch time. That's also going to be second quarter 2024. But that's not really saying what I'm going to do. This is what I want as an outcome. So I can't just make people do that. And I can't just make the money just because I want it to happen. So there's a few things I have to do before that. So generally speaking, it takes about 15 months on average, and it takes about 160 so videos to achieve 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subs. So if you want to do that and you want to do it quicker, well, let's just say I want to do that in 2 months. So I'm going to say I need to put out 160 videos. Okay, so how am I going to achieve that goal? So 160 videos by the end of this period of time. I've already made 50 videos, so let's say, we'll say minus the 50 that were already created, I'm at 110. Well, I want to make 110 in 2 months. That's 8 weeks roughly. So this divided by 8 weeks, that would give me the number of videos I need to produce per week in order to achieve that target. If I achieve that target with statistics, it's likely that these things will be achieved within a few months after that. And if I continue to make those number of videos on topics that people enjoy and find useful, I won't have any issue achieving all of these goals above. Divided by 8 weeks says I need to make 14 videos. So is that realistic? I have to think about my time, think about, do I have enough content to actually put out there for that? So that's going to be up to you whether or not you think that's achievable and realistic. And if this is not realistic to achieve in that period of time, you can come back and say, I think I could probably make 6, or I can make 3, or whatever. And then basically these times will have to change because you're not putting the work in to actually produce whatever it is that you want to achieve. And then you would think about, well, how do I make $1,000 a month? Well, in order to make $1,000 a month, it depends on what channel you would run. But let's say you have a financial channel makes anywhere from $15 to $50 per 1,000 views. Like a repair type video or something pays anywhere from like $3 to $10 per 1,000 views. So you could divide that out. So for a financial channel, I'll just say, how many views do I actually need to achieve this goal? Let's just put it as, we'll say it's on the lower end, we'll say it's $20. So assuming $20, if we take 1,000 divided by 20, so $1,000 divided by 20, so 50 times 1,000, I need to achieve 50,000 views per month. So that's my target. This is all rolling up to this main goal, but this is chunking it out into the steps that I'll have to go through to achieve this one goal. There are other goals that I have that are make over $10,000 a month in passive income, close to that with investments and other things. Putting that on the list, but this is something that's easy to understand. Well, I hope that helps you understand how to set goals.